Have you ever wondered why airplanes feel like they're moving so slowly? You're cruising through the sky at speeds of over 500 miles per hour, yet it feels like you're barely moving at all. Why is that? It all comes down to a lack of reference points. When you're on an airplane, you're moving at the same speed as the plane. This means you can't track your progress by looking at the plane itself. It's a different story when you're in a car or a train. You have plenty of reference points. You see trees whizzing by your window, buildings rushing past you, and other cars being left in your dust. But when you're thousands of feet up in the air, you're too far from the ground to use it as a reference point. Sure, if you're close enough to the ground, you might spot the plane's shadow moving across the landscape. Or if there are clouds, you might notice how quickly they pass over the wing. But remember, those clouds are moving too, just not as fast as you are. Now, imagine you're on the ground watching a plane in the sky. If there aren't any clouds to use as reference points, the plane probably appears to be moving very slowly. Even if there are clouds, it might still seem to crawl across the sky. Why? It's due to the plane's distance from you. An object that's far away will seem to move across your field of vision much more slowly than something close to you. In summary, the perceived slow speed of airplanes comes down to two main factors: a lack of reference points and the great distance from the ground. Without nearby objects to compare our speed to, and being so far from the ground, our brains perceive the airplane to be moving much slower than it actually is. And maybe that's a good thing. After all, it might be a bit unsettling if we felt like we were hurtling through the sky at 500 miles per hour.